Now it works. Okay. I might lag for a second. I'm downloading something. Oh crap. Okay, give me 1 second. It might lag for a minute. Sure. Okay, let me just close that. You know, I was gonna say I'm finally early. Or, well, not early, but on time. But, yeah, no, I'm 8 minutes late now. When I was ready by 9:50. And then I go live, and it gives me an error. So I spent 7 minutes fixing that. Yay. What? Am I offline? Am I not live? No, I am live. Okay, we're good. I hope. Okay, I'm going to assume that we're good. But, welcome. I know, I'm finally streaming again. I don't need to do that right now. How long's left for this week? I forgot. I keep forgetting when this actually resets. 3 days. I'll be fine. I have time. Okay, let's do the main quest. And there we go. Alright, so I'm just gonna stream for as long as I can. And, yeah. Because I don't work tomorrow morning, so I should be good.
Don Hung came back before us.
That is true.
Maybe he's heard something.
Okay, wait, what happened? This was like 2 days ago. Oh, okay, Aglaya's dead. That's what happened, yep. Ah, you're back. How's everything? No injuries, I hope?
Don't worry. The cleaners didn't lay a hand on us.
Ah, the assassins, yes.
Lord Krateros, were you in the city when it happened? What exactly went down?
Regrettably, no one knows the details of that moment. Eyewitnesses only saw...
It's fine. Just tell me.
Eyewitnesses at the Memorial Palace saw Aglaya fall from the Chrysos airbath.
Oh, God.
She showed no signs of life by the time the Holy City guards approached to check. They were too afraid to jump to conclusions. After all, she was a demigod who lived for over 1,000 years, the leader of the Chrysos heirs. Most citizens of the city believed that death couldn't touch her. She was pierced through the heart by a uniquely crafted dagger. I saw it for myself. It's one of the weapons carried by the cleaners.
Why didn't they go after us? She really was assassinated.
No, that doesn't make sense. The ones who appeared in the grove and those who confronted Don Hung in the Abyss didn't immediately resort to violence. They were just watching and trying to intimidate. They didn't have any reason nor the courage to attack Aglaya. Perhaps...
Speculating blindly won't help. Let's go find Lady Treeby. She understands Aglaya's mind best.
I'll stay here to lead the guards and maintain order. Find out what happened, but don't take too long. With Aglaya gone, someone has to take her place and lead Akama. Also, Miss Hyacinth was the one who declared Aglaya dead. You might want to speak with her.
Thank you, Lord Krateros.
Okay. Let's go see a Goliath.
The baths are empty.
No citizen feels okay. It's gone already. Hyacinth.
Hyacinth.
You're back.
We heard from Kratos. Are you all right?
I'm fine. I've been staying close to Lady Treby and Lady Trinan after the incident. It's great that you could come back so quickly. They need someone with them now.
How are the two of them holding up? Jeez.
Not well. After all, we witnessed Lady Aglaya's last moments. I tried to treat her immediately, but even the sky's blessings. Declaring her death was the hardest thing I've ever had to do as a doctor. Lord Finan, don't push yourself. You're carrying a heavier burden now. Please, don't fall.
It's fine. I can handle it. What I've lost is a mentor and a comrade in arms. But for Treby and Trinan, they've lost a 1,000-year-old bond. Like they're losing a part of their lives. You should rest, Hyacinth. You've been awake for a long time, haven't you? We'll handle things from here.
Okay. See you later, everyone.
Next, we should visit Lady Treby.
Well, Hyacinth did all that she could. If she can't save her, then nobody can. Except for herself. Well, they're just hanging out.
Snowy. Little Gray. You're back.
Lady Treby,
Snowy, don't. Please don't apologize to us. You went to the Grove to prepare yourself for the threats to Akama. You didn't do
Crap, how am I
anything
blanking
wrong,
on her name?
So don't be
It
hard
wasn't
on
Trian.
yourself.
Was it Trian? No, they just mentioned Trian. Trian. The other one that I somehow forgot the name of. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so they lost her, and they lost Aglaya. Or Aglaya.
We were always
That is terrible.
by Aggie's side throughout this long journey. So we understood her thoughts better than anyone. She knew she wouldn't see the end of the Flame Chase journey. Yet, she gave everything without hesitation.
They are losing everything right now, and that
For
is
the
not good.
future
That is
of everyone.
terrible.
I know what Aglaya expected of me. Right now, the last thing Akama needs is a leader wallowing in self-pity.
The scroll over there was entrusted to us by Aggie. She instructed us to hand it over to you when the time was right. I think now's the right time.
Oh, Trian. Okay, it was Trian that died. Never mind. Golden threads fly as the fringe of an era, and posterity took up the sentiments formerly hanging on its web. The tragic news heard during your travels. Head to the book and write it down. Oh my gosh, I just read the whole... Never mind. That thing pops up all the time. But I read it anyway.
Fine.
Okay.
My humble student.
Anyways.
My trusted colleague. As I write this, you are locked in a battle of words with the Council of Elders, fighting for the survival of the Flame Chase journey on a battlefield where the smoke of war is invisible. I deeply regret and feel guilty for hastily pushing you and the Trailblazer into the debate. But please forgive me. At that moment, I could not afford to show any sign of weakness before you, as it would have crushed your morale. I considered the debate a routine affair, assuming I could win merely with the support and experience we'd accumulated over centuries. But I underestimated Kindness and her party's cunning, and also the deterioration of my own senses. The trap was likely set by the debater Calictus. He had prepared a severed golden thread in advance, revealing it to the public when Kindness was faltering in the debate. He claimed I was reading everyone's thoughts with the golden thread to cheat in the debate. I could have countered that low tactic in 100 ways, but my words slipped out before I could even think about them. With deceitful scoundrels like you in the crowd, I have no choice but to rely on the golden thread to keep watch over everything in this holy city. You can imagine the reaction that comment provoked. At that moment, I felt my time was running short. The divinity in this body might be eternal, but that is not the essence of me. I am a daughter of humanity.
You know, I'm glad we're not just staring at a scroll right now, or having to read this ourselves. They actually put a visual for this, which I really appreciate.
Realizing that my humanity was fading, I began to plan my exit. What kind of departure would not waste such a belated death? I have yet to find the ideal answer. But I knew I couldn't simply fade away in my sleep like anyone else. The serpents have always lurked in the darkness, terrified of their heads being cut off by the golden thread. If my departure were to be calm and uneventful, it would only lead to a swarm of those serpents emerging from their nests. Regrettably, a peaceful death is a luxury I cannot afford. I must feign weakness deliberately to make those serpents lose patience and act rashly. Just as they think they've struck and sunk their fangs under my heels, that's when I'll strike back, igniting the final blaze to burn away the threats hidden in the shadows. The blaze soaring into the sky might sow fear and confusion, but I have no worries about people losing their way. After all, Alchema still has you to guide them, Finan. You're not perfect, Finan. I've witnessed your confusion, recklessness, and deep sensitivity, dawn after dawn. The heavy burdens of your past have always weighed you down, inflicting deep pain. Yet, in your way, you are perfect. You embrace everyone's imperfections, always ready to find the precious qualities hidden beneath their rough exteriors. Unconditionally. That might be what sets our Sky Father Kefili apart from other deities. They recognize the imperfections in their creations, yet still choose to shine their light on them, offering protection with unconditional love. Finan, while you zealously pursued strife, believing it to be your destined path, from the very beginning, my thoughts have never changed. You are the destined world-bearer of Amphoreus. The gate to Amphoreus's future. Go. Complete the flame-chased journey of the prophecy. Ignite the stars, and inspire hope in the hearts of humanity. I will be waiting at the end of the West Wind, looking forward to the miracle you will create.
That was an extremely long scroll. I mean, I guess for Aglae's final scroll,
How could I possibly?
or final words, I should
be
say.
worthy
Yeah,
of
makes
the
sense,
burning
but
torch you've passed into my hands.
anyways, Fanon's got this. Or Finon.
Donhung, can you do me a favor?
Whatever I can help with, just say the word.
Please deliver a message to Lord Krateros. Have him gather the Holy City guards and the Kremnoans to spread the word from door to door. At the lucid hour tomorrow, Finan will speak at the Marmorial Palace. Urge everyone who has concerns about the Holy City's future and the Flame Chase journey to attend this gathering. Tell them Aglaia has left Amphoreus the seeds of hope.
Understood.
Thank you. It's been a harrowing day for everyone. Please make sure to rest well and collect your thoughts. I need to prepare.
Finon. Chartonus has arrived.
Cartonus,
Or Cartonus.
what brings you to Marmorial Palace? I plan to get everything settled before coming to see you. Is there something urgent, Cartonus?
How are you holding up, I wanted to see. Better than I expected, you seem.
There's no room for doubt anymore. It's time to take action and show everyone that the leadership of the Chrysos heirs is still strong.
Right, your assessment is. Now, here. Take this.
Is this it? You've completed it.
Dawnmaker. The name I've chosen for it. Before dawn, prepare for battle. For tomorrow, wield your sword. Befits your stature, it does. Chrysos heir.
Dawnmaker. Unbelievable. You've never seen that black-clad swordmaster. Yet you've recreated this so precisely, just from what I described.
Precise your description. Imbued it with the power of dawn I already have. Guided by your will, gleam with golden flames, its blade will. Wield it, may triumph always be yours.
We're in Finon's character arc right now.
Thank you, Cartonus.
Aglae is gone.
I will
We're back
use
to
my
Finon.
sword to protect the beings of Amphoreus.
Another thing there is.
What is that?
What's this?
Oh, it's the bee thing.
Stored here, the remnants of Aglaia's divinity are.
Crap, I shouldn't have ended my stream at the time period I did, because now I just don't
This
remember
was her
any of this, even though it's been 2 days.
Her death she had long foreseen.
Can she still hear us?
It's difficult to confirm. About divinity, we know very little. In this way, She wanted to be with you. Always.
I understand. Let me keep it. With this, I'll have another constant companion by my side. May this world never have a need for a deliverer. Someone told me long ago. But when the world dashed her hopes and fell into disarray, if she could see me now, leading from the front, rallying people against their destiny, she would surely smile.
How will the Holy City continue without Lady Goldweaver? Look! Lord Finan is here.
Will he step up to lead Akama?
Not long ago, I spoke at the Citizens' Assembly at Dawncloud. I wrestled with every word, searching for the right ones to rally support and keep the Chrysos heirs' flame chase alive. In the end, I remembered a lesson from one of my teachers. In battles where words are weapons, outrage and blind passion often overpower reason. I followed his strategy. I painted my opponents as nothing more than pests, tore apart their character, and laid out their crimes. The strategy worked. I secured enough votes to achieve my goal, but afterward, there wasn't even a flicker of joy. I realized that apparent victory masked a deeper failure. In my pursuit of success, I fueled division and strayed far from my very purpose that led me to the Flame Chase journey. This journey was supposed to unify, not divide, to strengthen us, not weaken us. It was the gold thread that mended our rifts in the past. Some saw it as a means of surveillance, a tool of control. But no one can deny that it was Aglaya who held this city and even this shattered world together. Now she is gone. Yes, as you have heard, the demigod Aglaya, who guarded the holy city for a millennium, has indeed.
Pretty wild that, you know, she's got stabbed. So I mean the counts of, I mean, well, I'm assuming it means the count of the others killer, because I mean the leader was there.
Find the murderer! Make them pay!
So the counts of others couldn't beat her, so they just decided, okay, we're just gonna kill her.
I felt the same
Wow.
as all of you initially. I wanted to stand here beside you, to condemn the sinners, to discuss retribution, and to see justice brought down upon them. But my perspective has changed.
Oh.
The golden threads that once bound this city have unraveled. Yet no one is celebrating their freedom from control. In the empty markets and bath chambers, one feeling lingers. Unease. Deep down, we all know the last safeguard against the harm we may do to each other is gone. No divine power will protect us from the malice in our hearts. From now on, only the moral code we choose to uphold for ourselves will stand between us and the abyss.
Finon has a way with words.
True. Uh-oh. Be quiet and listen carefully. There's something special about a man of letters. If it were me up there, I could do it too.
You think highly of yourself, don't you?
Yes, I do.
The flame chase journey is nearing its end. With only one titan left for the Chrysos heirs to conquer. Aquila.
Let's see if I can remember how to say that name in 10 minutes from now.
Cast out the shadows and malice within your hearts. Let your spirit shine brighter than the sky itself. Let me bear witness. Even without the divine authority of romance, Akuma will remain a sanctuary in these end times. A place for the kind people Aglaya dreamed of. The kind of people foretold in prophecy. A better people!
Better people! Better people! Better people! Better people! Better people! Better people!
There's like 10 people here.
I appreciate
I thought they went door to door.
your willingness to accept the challenge. You have reminded me that Aglaya left me perhaps the simplest duty in the world. To bear the burden.
There was a
of
lot more
creation.
people at the debate than
I need only to give
than
one thing.
people standing here in front of Finon.
It's a gift she once gave me without hesitation, and now I share it with each of you. Unshakable faith. There's still a long way to go before Amphoreus is reborn. But we will not forget the past as we move forward. For the memories of Amphoreus will always benefit future generations. Allow me this moment. I want to borrow a few minutes of your time to commemorate a demigod who protected the holy city for a millennium. She was Akuma's dressmaker, the leader of the Chrysos heirs, the Gold Weaver, Aglaya, and her greatest feat was being a selfless person.
There's 13 people there. Oh, they're actually doing a moment of silence. I didn't think they were actually going to do that. I was just gonna
Singing
skip.
sounds
Art! Oh
familiar.
my goodness. Finon? Okay.
That's our song, and Snowy used to love it.
Yes, Lady Trian. For that child filled with anxiety. Your songs always dispelled the clouds in my heart. Even if for just a moment.
Snowy was so cute and kind when he was little.
Oh, like Castros is back there.
Now,
And Anaxia is all the way in the back, I'm pretty sure.
grown so much. Maybe not as cute, but still just as kind.
Time spares no one, so there's nothing we can do. But kindness, you helped nurture it in me.
Don't mention it. Your light is as bright as ever. Keep it up and stay strong. See you, Snowy.
Goodbye, Lady Trian.
It was Trian.
I
Yeah.
heard what you said.
Oh,
Are you
Anaxis is here.
suggesting the debate tactics I've taught you are nothing but sleight of hand?
Not at all, Professor Anaxa. Honestly, without those techniques you taught me, the Flame Chase journey might not have survived.
Good thing your head's still clear. The Chrysos heir of Kefali. I had no idea you had it in you while I was drilling those formulas in your head in class.
Who could have thought, Professor? By the way, I've completely forgotten those formulas
Based fine on Ray here.
Some things never change. In our next lives, I'll teach you how to truly embrace.
I don't remember any of the
divine
formulas
duties.
I got taught in class either.
I'll be waiting. Goodbye, Professor Anaxa.
Oh, he disappeared. The
Miss
picture.
Castros? Aren't you going to say something?
Lord Finan, you have always been so approachable. Ever since we first met, you've seen me as a friend. It was the first time I understood what everyday friendship was like. But that's dangerous.
Dangerous.
Laughing and chatting with you, I sometimes forget who I am. And for someone with my kind of power, that's a real hazard.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Sorry, I forgot to consider your perspective.
Please, no apologies. Despite everything, thinking back on the times we spent together makes me really happy.
I feel the same.
Goodbye, Finan.
Goodbye, Gastras. Aglaya.
Remember, Finan, after completing the Flame Chase, leave the decision to initiate the Miracle of Genesis to the Amphoreans. The Chrysos heirs are the executors of the prophecy, yet they, the people, are the true masters of this world.
Rest assured.
Man, everybody's dying.
I always keep your teachings in mind. The difference between a presumptuous hero and a tyrant is a fine line.
Well said. You've got a good memory.
It's late. Anything else you'd like to add?
Anything else? Even in your imagination, I'm not one to show my vulnerable side.
No worries. I've long understood how difficult it is for you to open up completely. Thank you for bringing me here, Aglaya. You saved me.
Maybe what I wanted to say wasn't you, child, but this crumbling world. Goodbye, Finan.
Goodbye, Aglaya.
Now it's just him.
Did you forget me?
I did forget you.
Forget you. Like I'd ever. We aren't parting ways forever. You're just off to guard the gates at Castrum Kremnos. Let's not make this a tearful farewell.
You know just how to make a person uncomfortable. I have a feeling we'll meet again in this lifetime. Let's have another showdown then.
You know,
Deliver.
when Mighty first came out, I
That's
didn't
very
really
confident
care
of
about
you.
him. But I realize now that
changed
he's like
since
gone,
then.
I now realize I actually really
Have you
like him
seen
as a
this
character.
sword? It's a masterpiece freshly forged.
I was one of the
by
people who just
our
went, oh,
times.
Mighty's here, cool.
A bold
But now I kind
statement
of like
for a
their
mere
friendship with
mortal
Finan
hasn't
and
yet
Mighty.
claimed the power of a titan. See you around. Finan of Ides Elysiae.
It's a date, Mighty-Mos.
What a poignant, yet splendid journey. And it's still not over yet, is it?
Yes, Cyrene.
I was right. In the end, you did become the deliverer in this story.
A lot has changed while you were away. I've met so many people and tried so many things. I've found new resolve. And I've let go of some attachments. I'm not
Who the heck is
same person
Cyrene? Why don't I
used to
remember her
be.
at all? She's not a character, but... Well, she is, but
But to
not like a
me,
physical character.
you've never changed at all, Finan.
Crap, I need to look up just a story reminder. Because I barely remember her. But I know she's a big character in this story. Oh, Cypher.
Dawn Cloud, this place holds so many different kinds of memories. I remember you could see the Gold Weaver sign from here, all the way down the mountain. But my eyes aren't what they used to be 1,000 years ago.
Cypher, you...
Seamstress. Tell me, does Akama have any treasures so rare that not even your... I mean, our shop has seen?
Of course it has. I heard there's a gem of all worlds hidden somewhere in Dawn Cloud. Apparently, it's a piece that fell out of the Dawn device. It's truly a priceless treasure, being a part of Kefali's divine body. Even I, the Gold Weaver, cannot witness its glamour.
Gem of all worlds. Nice! Got it! Well, please keep looking after the shop while I...
Let me guess, Cypherer. You're probably already plotting to sneak into Dawn Cloud to steal that gem, aren't you? And your next move is probably trying to sell it to the highest bidder, then distribute that money to the poor and the refugees in the Holy City?
Look, seamstress. Are you sure you aren't peeking into my head with your golden threads?
You might be skilled at covering up lies, but your compassion is all over your face, plain as day. Don't lie to yourself. Do you honestly think this is the right thing to do, Cypher?
What else am I supposed to do? That's the only thing I can do with my power. You keep talking about how I have the potential to become a good person, or even what people call a hero. But I don't know what I need to do to get there. I can't weave golden dresses like you. I can't sing
This
as
VA
well
is
as
freaking amazing.
Don't know as much as Big Sis Treeby.
Holy shit, she is so good.
Are the underhanded street smarts that no one even respects.
She was a perfect fit for this character.
But I still want to be
You can tell she put her like
Worthy
heart and soul into this.
of you. I want to prove that you've made the right choice. Even thieves can dream. Right?
I know, Cypher. I know. You are justified in your anger. Destiny is never fair. And your path is doomed to be even worse than everyone else's. You are fated to walk in the dark and bear the world's misunderstanding in this journey. But you have to believe that everyone in this world is unique in their own way. I am convinced that you're the only one who can bear the authority of trickery, even if you have to contend with the legendary 300 master thieves of Dolos.
Aglaya. I just want everyone to to believe that the world is beautiful and that everyone is simple and kind. If only I could get everyone to believe that. Would that lie become reality? If enough people believed in it, even though it's a lie.
Lies will always be lies, Cyphera. But sometimes they can be more noble than the truth.
Huh. Are you really planning to just stand there forever? Honestly, sneaking around doesn't suit you, Deliverer.
I never thought I could slip past your sharp ears, Miss Cypher. I just didn't think it'd be right to interrupt when you're obviously lost in thoughts.
Still as charming with your words as ever, boy. Your speech at the public baths wasn't half bad. I'll admit. It managed to touch my heart. Just a smidge.
Thank you. I had a feeling back then that you were in the audience. Intuition certainly is a thing of wonder.
Let's make that 14 people in the audience.
Oh, and you didn't call me out on the spot. You waited all this time to tell me.
Well, I thought you'd need some time to yourself. After she passed away.
None of your business. Enough small talk. Tell me, what kind of trouble did you run into that you need me, the super old-timer, to step in?
We've only met a couple of times, but you've always gone straight to business. I respect that about you, old-timer, so I'll cut to the chase. You're probably aware that Aglaya has earned the support of the entire city for the Chrysos heirs. Everyone believes that she died at the hands of council members who were against the flame chase, and the citizens' fury has been dragging these schemers out of the shadows one by one. But they didn't get everybody. To this day, we still haven't found Elder Kynus, the leader of the cleaners.
Ah, I see. You're afraid she'll do something wild now that she's pushed into a corner, aren't you?
Yes. I believe that Kefali's core flame, forever enshrined above the council theater, would be the opposition's final trump card against the Chrysos heirs. We're setting out to campaign against Aquila in a few days. With the Chrysos heirs gone, it'll be their best chance to strike.
You think those desperate dogs will try to snatch the core flame while you're gone? So, you want me to give them a nice long walk while you're away, right?
You sure saw right through me, Miss Cypher. I know exactly what you can do. Godlike speed, perfect disguises, untraceable movement, and that most enigmatic authority of trickery. I have only one request. Please, use whatever tricks you need to protect Kefali's core flame. Even if you have to deceive the rest of the Chrysos heirs as well.
Uh-huh. Hey, Deliverer. Do you honestly think that there's no way I'll turn you down? Do you even have any plan Bs if I decide to nope out on this?
As the demigod of trickery, there are no other trump cards in the world that can outrank you. I'm sure you know the answer to your own question, Miss Cypher.
What confidence. You talk as if you have everything in the palm of your hand. Huh. So you did learn a thing or two from her. I'll give you that. Then let me tell you something you don't know. The Flame Reaver. They've been watching Akuma closely.
You mean...
Bet you didn't expect that, huh? I've been tracking them all this time, and this is my conclusion. That lunatic may have lost their mind, but they're no fool. Why do you think they haven't made a move on Akama yet?
Professor Anaxa once analyzed this. He thought it was probably because Kefali's core flame was protected by the Council of Elders' secret arts.
Ha! Sacred art's my foot! I could break those mechanisms with the flick of my finger. Allow me to let you in on the actual secret. They probably held off from attacking Akama because the Seamstress's defense network was way tougher than you thought. Now that she's gone, and you're heading out to the Eye of Twilight, with the city's defenses in shambles.
What a dangerous situation we find ourselves in. But since you're the one who brought it up, I'm guessing you already have a solution in mind.
Just look how ridiculously calm you are right now. But you guessed it right. Consider this a 2-for-1 deal. I'll keep that lunatic entertained on top of protecting Kefali's core flame. You owe a big favor after this.
You have my deepest gratitude. That Flame Reaver's power is truly unfathomable. Please be careful.
Don't forget, Deliverer. There's a fundamental truth in this world. Cyphera will always get the last laugh. No need to worry about a demigod. I'll do my job. So you need to make sure you don't die before you pay me.
I said. I hope Fana doesn't die. I mean, no, we just got into his character arc. He's not gonna die.
I'm back.
Unless Hoyoverse decides to pull a
I've
fast
been
one.
trying to stay away from here since the Black Tide destroyed the Grove. And through that, stay away from the memories that might make me sad. But the wind keeps pulling me back. Maybe that's the Twilight Courtyard's duty, after all. I know, little Ika. I know. I too miss the days when we all studied together. But we have an even more important mission this time round. Lord Finan has already set the date to campaign against Aquila. Being a descendant of the Sky People, You're right. At least I can still afford to get lost in thought once in a while. Oh, ancestors. Please wait for just a bit longer. The time I spent in the Grove deserves some reminiscence.
Silence at dawn.
This was where Professor Anaxa gave us the lesson. I can still see that day in my mind.
And that was your last lesson in the Grove. Now, each of you will head off on your own path. How much the Grove's teachings can help you in the real world depends on how well you can put knowledge into practice. However, heed this warning. If you ever do anything disgraceful out there, don't ever claim you were the student of Anaxagoras, one of the 7 sages.
Professor Anaxa, there are still other classes scheduled on the calendar. Are you sure you didn't...
Firstly, call me Professor Anaxagoras. Secondly, to clarify, the last lesson means the last lesson I will teach you. I will be entering seclusion from today onwards to research ancient alchemy, and all my teaching activities will be put on hold.
Ah, I see. So you're saying that the lessons taught by all the other teachers aren't good enough to be considered lessons?
All you do every day is wag that sharp tongue of yours. That's a credit deduction, fine enough IDs Elysiae. I have nothing left to say. Next.
Please wait, Professor. According to the Grove's protocols for a cohort's final class, the lecturer should take some time in that lesson to discuss the students' post-graduation aspirations with them and guide them toward a solid path. Surely you can't skip such a crucial step, Professor.
The teaching assistant, Miss Hyacinth, is truly Professor Anaxa's nemesis.
Fine. Since Hyacinthia insists on this, let's go through the process. Since some of you are so eager to speak, why don't we start with you, Finan of IDs Elysiae? What is your post-graduation aspiration?
Me? Well, it's not exactly an aspiration, but the only thing I want to do is to protect the people I care about.
I see. So you want to be a hero? How boring. Next.
I didn't say...
Castorus, you've been giggling for quite some time. How about you go next?
Perhaps my answer is a bit vague and meaningless, Professor Anaxagoras, but... I hope the world can be freed from the agony of death, so that every living being may find calming peace.
How naive. So naive that it makes me want to weep for your fairy tale. See, this is why I don't want to follow those outdated protocols. All I get are boring answers. Since you suggested this whole process, why don't you wrap this up, Hyacinthia? Share your aspiration with everyone, and let's see if yours stands out.
So it's finally my turn. Good thing I came prepared. My aspiration is nothing less than completing the final blank page at the end of the hero's epic.
Blank page? An interesting description. Do explain, Assistant.
I've read all of Amphoreus' heroic epics while studying at the Grove, and a common thread came to my attention. Almost every epic ends with a description of the hero's achievements. But few mention how the everyday people of that time lived. No one recorded the struggles and suffering the commoners endured.
So you're saying that, instead of legendary heroes, you're more focused on commoners living on the peripheries of historical records.
Perhaps I'm influenced by my background. My ancestor, Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight, raised her spear against the sky and ushered in the flame-chasing era that continues to this day. Her story is told to every child descended from the Skyfolk. We have no doubts about Seliosi's greatness, yet her towering figure overshadowed every record from that entire era. What about the Day Thunder Knight's family, allies, and friends? What about the survivors and those who died in the great battles? Whenever I think about their stories by the campfire, I realize the details of those legends have been long lost, and only Celiosi's name remains. Her brilliance had become as blinding as Aquila's, lording over everything on the ground. That's why I'm glad that my era does not lack heroes. All my ancestors had was a sad past, but I have a future I want to protect. Instead of becoming a hero and ushering in a golden deluge to baptize the world anew, I want to stay in the backline and save all the ordinary humans from drowning in the rising waves. I wish not to return to the sky, but to walk among the masses on Earth. I believe it's the only way for the saga of creation. To include a footnote for the everyday people in its blank page. I'm getting embarrassed from remembering how I said all that. But my beliefs have never changed. Now I really have a chance to stay behind the hero's front line and realize my dream. Danny, what are you doing here?
I didn't expect to see you again in the Grove. Finar mentioned you were gearing up for the campaign against Aquea. Are you here too?
You guessed it. To reach Aquila's realm in the sky, descendants of the Sky People must perform a bloodline ceremony, summon the spirits of our ancestors, and get their blessings. That's the only way for creatures on Earth to forge the rainbow bridge to the sky. And the soul of the first ancestor I want to see is here in the Grove.
The rainbow bridge is essential to retrieve the core form of Aquea, but undertaking such a vital ceremony alone is far too risky.
Don't worry. I have little Ika with me. You'll protect me, won't you? Good, Ika. Well, what brings you here, Danny?
I'm collecting as many myths and research about the Titans as I can. Everything about Amphoreus is a valuable addition to our databank when I get back to the Astral Express.
Ah, right. If all goes as planned, you and Gray will be able to go home after this mission, won't you?
Yes, assuming we can actually break the curse about worlds beyond the sky, I have a feeling it's not going to be smooth sailing.
Oh? Could it be that you too have some kind of hidden powers to make prophecies now?
That's not it, but I'm starting to question how real everything is after a conversation with a member of the Council of Elders.
Nope. I didn't understand that either, little Ika.
Don't worry about it. There's a lot that I still don't understand.
Since we've already met up, why don't you come with me, Danny?
I was thinking the same thing. The grove is fraught with danger right now, and an extra pair of hands translate to extra security.
That's the dependable express guard for you. So, shall we get going?
I think the story so far is a lot better than 3.2 and 3.1. And 3.0 was good.
Is vibrating. There must be memories of an ancestor nearby.
What's this?
This is the divine object of the Sky People, the Chroma Coffer. Our ancestors dictated that when a descendant of the Sky Folk is ready to challenge Aquila again, they must first awaken the spirits of their ancestors with the Chroma Coffer and receive their benediction. Only after this can the chosen Skyfolk reascend to the heavens.
Is it to prevent those who are not qualified from pointlessly losing their lives?
Very prudent, wouldn't you say? The soul of an ancestor slumbers here, Now, I will awaken them.
Right.
I am Hyacinthia from the Twilight Courtyard, a descendant of the sky who has inherited the duty of flame chase. The time has come to fulfill our clan's destiny. I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame. Ancestor, please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Listen carefully with the Hyacinth talk with the ancestor. When this Hyacinth collect blessings from afar, I'm gonna do from afar. Yeah, I'm gonna do from afar. Hyacinth used the Chroma Coffer to summon the heroic spirit of the ancestor. After the discussion, she obtained the first sky blessing from Magistrate Krippus.
Now, the next ancestor on the list. Her spirit is set to rest in the vortex of Genesis. A pity that the ceremony has to be performed in strict order. Shall we head back to Akama together, Danny?
You know, that was really nice. Oh, my bad, Otto. The vortex of Genesis, huh? I have a suggestion. Remember how you suggested I learn the secret arts of water from Fogus's priest? I've been practicing that in my spare time and made some progress. Now, as long as I have the spirit water with me, I can use those techniques to carve a path directly to the vortex of Genesis.
Oh, I remember. I didn't expect you to keep at it this long. That's so like you, Danny.
Compared to the currents of my home, the water of Amphoreus is rather untamed. Subduing the waters wasn't easy, but I've gotten the hang of it now.
That makes sense. Fagusa was always described as a fickle titan in the myths. Since you're offering, then let me put your skills to the test, Danny.
The spirit water gate formed with this technique isn't as stable as a ritual basin. It likely only let one person through. Just as Fogus's priest designed it, the entrance serves as the exit. You'll need to come back through the vortex once you met your ancestor spirit. Little Ika and I will be here waiting.
Got it. I'm counting on you, Danny.
Under the rapturous steps of their frenzied dance, the roar of celebration hides the world's heartbeat. Spirit water reveal the way.
The vortex of Genesis. Unbelievable. Danny is full of surprises. But this does feel way more disorienting than the ritual basin. Wait, is Lady Treeby here too? And who is that next to her?
Hyacinth doesn't know Cypher?
Oh, I think I know who that is.
I mean, they haven't talked, but I mean...
Do you have to go already, Syphy? It's been ages since you were last in Akama. You could have taken some time to rest, and we could have caught up.
That's alright, big sister Treeby. I've gotten used to life on the road. Staying in this bustling city actually feels off. Besides, your prize student gave me an incredibly tough mission to handle.
Cut Snowy some slack, Syphy. He's still so young, yet he's shouldering all the responsibilities Aggie left behind. Besides, Snowy's not the kind to ask for help lightly. Since he came to you, it means you're the best person for the job.
You really spoil him, big sis Treeby.
Guess I'm past the age for someone to look after me.
Saifi.
Just kidding. I get it. That deliverer boy does have a certain charisma about him. He reminds me of Aglaya in her prime. Anyway, I'm about to head out. Oh, Big Sis Treby, before I go, got a little gift for you.
Well, didn't expect you to be so thoughtful. What's in it?
That's a part of the game too. If you want to see the full picture of what's inside, you'll have to wait until nightfall.
A gift with a mysterious twist? Seriously?
Huh? Looks like we have company.
Lady Treby, and this graceful lady must be Miss Cypher. I'm Hyacinthia from the Twilight Courtyard. Everyone calls me Hyacinth. Pleased to meet you.
Bright and cheery as a lamp. Well, hello there, pink child. I'm Cyphera from the long-fallen city-state of Dolos. As for the rest, it's all in the history books, so I don't need to repeat it here. So, you're from the Twilight Courtyard. Does that mean...
Yes, I'm a descendant of the Sky People, the Chrysos heir about to take over the authority of Sky.
Whoa! That's unexpected. I figured Celiosi's descendant would be, I don't know, taller, stronger.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Saifi. Zinni is a master of her craft. She's the most skilled and dependable physician in all of Amphoreus.
Don't worry, Lady Cypher. I may not be as strong and warlike as Lady Celiosi from 1,000 years ago, but I'm confident I can carry out the mission of the Skyfolk.
All this talk about missions, you're making it sound way too serious. You've got to look out for yourself, girl. Don't push yourself too hard. I'd hate to see that cute face all scratched out by Aquila's claws.
Saifi cracking jokes? Looks like you haven't forgotten what Aggie said all those years ago.
Anyway, I've got a mission to handle, so I'll get going. Good luck, Miss Hyacinth. And if things get tough, just let that deliverer take the lead.
Cypher uses the coin, the whimsy. Cypher uses the coin of whimsy's ability. It teleports away from the vortex.
Miss Cypher is in such a hurry.
Don't worry, she's always been like that. It's good to have her back in Akama lending a hand. Well, enough about her for now. You're here because of your mission, aren't you, Zinni? It's the perfect opportunity for me to go and tuck Saifi's gift away somewhere safe. The Vortex of Genesis is all yours.
Already.
I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame. Ancestor, please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Converse with the ancestor. Skip this narration. I don't think this is really a big deal for the story. And I would love... I'm streaming... If I wasn't streaming, I'm going to pick the options that if I wasn't streaming. Because I'm not going to lie, I don't want to sit here and listen to... In the nicest way, I love, you know, the narration of the game. I like how they word everything. But for them to say one sentence, or one singular thing, they add a bunch of random words, and they make it 5 sentences. So it just takes a very long time. So I'm going to skip. Because I can just literally get a sum up. If it was important, like extremely important, and I knew the character, Oh, I'm using auto, my bad. Sorry. If it was a character now that we knew, like Finon, or Aglaya, or Triby, or Cashrus, or somebody, then I would listen, because that's important. Even if it's not important, I would still do it, because it's a character that we know. And, you know, the extra information could possibly help. But this here is just with a random NPC with a bunch of random dialogue options. And, yeah. Skip, please. Hyacinth used the Chroma Coffer to summon the heroic spirit of the ancestor. After a discussion, she obtained the second sky blessing from the General Ikita. General Ikita, or Ektra, revealed the prophecy once foretold by Tribios. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, the Skyfolk will mend dusk and dawn.
General Ectra is
Ectria.
so different from how the records described her.
And that was
She's quite a gentle person.
And that was 3 lines of sentences. That saved me probably like 5 minutes of dialogue. Which I would hate for that to be in every single option, but I mean, it's nice to have it in the ones where it just doesn't really matter. Because you'll know it either way.
Alright, time to head back to the grove.
Let's continue.
I shouldn't keep Danny and little Ika waiting.
You're back. How did it go?
It went great. Your spirit water art was a huge help, Danny.
Do you mind sharing what ancestor spirit said to you? Hyacinth recounts her conversation with General Ikutra to Danghang.
What's wrong, Danny?
Nothing. It sounded like everything went smoothly. It's just, I'm a bit concerned about the prophecy you mentioned. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, the Skyfolk will mend dusk and dawn. I can somehow sense a hint of sadness in those brief words.
You've always been a bit of a sensitive soul, haven't you, Danny? Lady Trina deciphers countless prophecies every day, and this one's just another among many. Don't worry too much about it.
I hope so.
Come on, Danny. Don't look so gloomy. We're gonna have to take a long trip for the final visit to the ancestors.
Where are we going?
Our final stop is Lord Mighty's home, Castrum Kremnos. We're here. This is it.
Custom Kremnos.
Lord Mighty has been fighting the Black Tide here, alone day after day. I'm worried about him.
He sent a message earlier, carried by thunder, warning us to watch out for the Flame Reaver's actions.
That means he hasn't been consumed by the Black Tide's madness yet. We're here to complete an important mission. We shouldn't interfere with his battlefield. Don't you agree, Danny?
I agree.
There. That sleeping spirit is my grandmother.
Your grandmother?
Yes. My grandmother, Jacintha, was a warrior. She represented the Twilight Courtyard in the Kremnos Festival. She fought her way through every challenge and reached the final stage of the Kremnos Festival. She was just one step away from securing a peace treaty for the Skyfolk, but was ultimately defeated by the champion warrior of that time. I've never looked too deeply into the details of such ritualistic violence. The scroll simply described it as a glorious duel. But behind the glorious duel was a tragic end. Not long after the festival, my grandmother's injuries worsened, and she passed away far from home. This prophecy tablet was left here by the Kremnoans to honor her final wish. Her death marked the final collapse of the Twilight Courtyard, already fragile under the shadow of war.
And the Kremnoian warriors she fought against. Was Lord
Was
Kratos.
Lord
Oh,
Kratos.
thought it was Dong Hung. Guess not. Yet you still saved his life, even though he took your family.
Seeing him lying there, gravely wounded, bleeding out. I can't put what I felt at that moment into words. But when I heard Lord Kratos took that fatal blow to protect Lady Trianne, all those tangled feelings faded away. To quote Lord Finan, Kratos must have done that to become a better man.
It takes true courage to forgive. You're every bit as strong as your ancestors, Hyacinth.
You're getting better at this, Danny. In her final diary entry, my grandmother wrote that when the moment of destiny comes, a descendant of the Sky People would deliver the message of their departure to her spirit. I wonder what she'd think when the one awaking her turns out to be her beloved granddaughter. I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame. Ancestor, please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Oh, I did it again. Anyways, witness Hyacinth collect blessings from afar. Hyacinth used the Chromia coffin to summon the heroic spirit of the ancestor. After a discussion, Hyacinth obtained the third sky blessing from her grandmother, J.C. Nathan. That person's name. At this moment of the parting, grandmother told Hyacinth one last time the legend of the hero of the sky, Celosin, the Daylight Thunder Knight, or the Day Thunder Knight.
For millennia, the Titans waged relentless wars, leaving the world scarred and ravaged. A century of the Chrysos War plunged the nations into chaos and decay. Until a spear, fueled by mortal rage, pierced through the smoke and flames that buried the prophecy of deliverance. Aquila, the celestial shaper, the 100-eyed divine bird crowned with the blazing sun and wielding thunder. Those struck blind in 99 eyes by Nicanor, they kept one eye glaring at the children of Twilight who received divine blessing, yet turned their weapons against the gods. The Chrysos heir of the sky, Celiosi, the Day Thunder Knight, ascended the forbidden lands of the Eye of Twilight at dusk, clad in wings. To her left was the lion-headed Solibus the Sunlit Wings, whose roars breathed divine flames and scorched the world. To her right was the horse-bodied Lunibus, the Moonlit Plume, whose graceful steps trampled the stars in the heavens. The one warrior and her two beasts challenged the ruler of the sky, determined to seize the divine core flame through plunder. The Titans' every roar summoned lightning bolts, and their every movement stirred cyclones. The wounded Titan's blood poured down like boiling rain upon the world and converged into scalding torrents. In the final moments of battle, the sunlit wings set the Titan's wings aflame, while the moonlit plume sealed the divine body. The battered hero of the sky, with her wings broken and her body covered in wounds, struggled to lift her spear and pierced the last monstrous eye. The Titan's divine body crashed to the ground, and with it, The sky tore apart like fabric, about to fall with its god. The fear and pleas of mortals urged the hero of the sky to rise again. Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight, the first of the Chrysos heirs to slay a god in this world, charged into the crumbling body of Aquila with her two fearless winged companions. She merged with the Titan, holding up the sky once more, only to leave behind a powerful message for the world. My descendants will be blessed and cross the Rainbow Bridge back to the sky. At the end of the prophecy of Genesis, they will reclaim the core flame from my hands.
Trailblazer POV a few days later at Dawn Cloud.
Today's the day.
Wow, I didn't expect it to be so lively up here. Are these people here to send off the Chrysos heirs?
There's Finan. Let's go talk to him.
Oh my gosh, I forgot they got a new voice actor for. I'm going like, who the heck is talking right now? Because I'm not gonna lie, I don't look at the screen. Every time, I'm not like staring at the screen every single second of the story. So I look down at my other monitor or whatever. I'm going, who the heck is talking? I don't recognize that voice. And I forgot that they got a new VA for, or voice actor for Trailblazer, which is really cool.
I know this is a big ask, Namazune. I hope you understand.
Please don't say that, Lord Finan. It's an honor for us to be entrusted with this task.
Go then. Let's hope our concerns don't come true.
I hope you all return safely, my lord.
There you are, partner. You didn't oversleep this time, did you?
A pink puppy woke me up. I never show up late for important things. Well, maybe I'll go back and grab a quick nap.
Since you're here,
Oh, and I bow
make
and
yourself
everything.
comfortable. You can take a nap while we're waiting for everyone else. Ready, comrade? If all goes according to plan, this could be the last battle where we fight at each other's side. If the curse separating Amphoreus from the world beyond the sky is truly Aquila's doing, then you'll be able to return home after their fall.
A day on the ground feels like 10 years in the sky.
Really? That's the first time I've heard that.
He just makes things up. Don't take it too seriously.
Mem knows me so well. That's assuming we can fix the car.
Sorry, I'm no help there.
Don't worry. Don Hung mentioned that Counselor Lygus can help you with that.
Insincerely, I'll miss you all.
You sound a little insincere there, buddy.
That was totally insincere, partner.
Are they supposed to be reincarnating as a Titan?
That would be a problem. We'll need to get you home before Aranova. Let's leave the emotional goodbyes for later. That'll give us some time to figure out what we should be feeling at that time. Besides, when we were playing the Seal Slammers, that bumping seal
Excuse
game,
me.
didn't you teach me something?
Let's leave the emotional goodbyes for later, then give us to figure out what we should be playing.
Something back then?
They bring up an event?
Crack the champagne at halftime to watch victory slip away.
Well, it's 10/12. time now. We can totally open the champagne.
Well, then I have to use something else Don Hung taught me is comeback. The last mile is the hardest.
Hey, speaking of Dunhung, where is he?
He arrived before everyone else and climbed to the cliff top to wait for us. He's probably not keen on being the center of attention.
Lord Finan, please make sure you all come back safely.
Please defeat the indifferent Eye of Twilight and restore a compassionate sky to Amphoreus.
Thank you all for your blessings. Rest assured, we're fully prepared. But I'm not the main attraction today. Please don't hesitate to cheer for Miss Hyacinth when she arrives.
Miss Hyacinth, the chosen daughter of the sky, the pride of the Twilight Courtyard.
She's not just the pride of Akuma, but all of Amphoreus as well. And furthermore, while the Flame Chase journey is led by the Chrysos heirs, it's not just those chosen by Aglaya who contributed to it. Let's extend our gratitude to the 2 warriors of the Outlands who bravely stepped up and risked their lives for those they've never met.
Hero, your saga will be chronicled in epics and celebrated across the New World.
Warrior from the Outlands, endowed with the might of Orynyx, the vanguard of deliverance.
Quite the flatterer, aren't you? Looks like you mastered public speaking now.
After all this time, you should know when I'm just being polite and when I'm genuinely speaking from the heart. That praise was heartfelt, partner. Had I not trusted my instincts and put my faith in you and Don Hung, it's hard to imagine what might have become of Ak. The guest of honor has arrived.
People of Akuma, I've been blessed by the ancestors of the Sky People. They have agreed to bestow the 1,000-year mission to me, and to have me claim the core flame of Aquila. Today is the year 4932 of the Light Calendar. 1,062 years since the hero Seliosi initiated the Flame Chase journey. I, Hyacinthia of the Sky People, am prepared to lead the children of humanity back to the sky.
History doesn't breathe evenly. At times, it suspends its breath for millennia, as though time is frozen. At other times, it pants rapidly, as if poised to topple the world and our civilization in an instant. Its hurried gasps have sparked a tempest, sweeping all of us along. Hyacinth, as an observer, you've witnessed the return of 4 core flames. And now, it's your turn to fulfill your duty. Please, guide us into the heart of the storm as the executioner of this mission.
Wait, what? Oh. Dodger fly. Oh crap, I wasn't paying attention. The one on the right. Oh my goodness. Oh, I still got it at least. But maybe I would have gotten something extra. I should have just pressed attack. I wasn't paying attention, I didn't read the dialogue. I guess that's what I get for not paying attention. Wait, offer what now? Offer offer greetings. That made a cool noise.
Thanks for waiting, Donhung. The team tasked with conquering Aquila has finally assembled.
We've reshaped the history of the world with our hands over and over. I bet this trailblazing expedition could even make Aquila jealous. We'll go home and as soon as this battle finishes. Such an exciting adventure. Mart's gonna be crying with jealousy. This trailblazer expedition is about to end perfectly. Mart's gonna be crying after this.
So full of energy, comrades. Seems I chose the perfect day. Hyacin, it's all yours now.
Legend tells of the Skyfolk once divided into many tribes. The Sunfolk worshipped the sun. The Rainfolk were devoted to storms. And the Winterfolk waited for signs in the snow. Our ancestors lived under Aquila's light. Yet they were blinded to all but one color. They forgot that the light that illuminates the world is made of countless different colors. That's why the rainbow is my favorite, for not only does it reflect the many colors, it is also a bridge. And I want to use the Rainbow Bridge to link everyone's hearts and give hope to every soul on Earth. Ancestors, with the rainbow as your guide, lead me back to the home of the Skyfolk, a land we have not seen for 1,000 years.
Oh, cutscene.
Oh, Rainbow Bridge, please guide us to ascend to the skies once more. Friends, let us soar together.
That was a good cutscene. Give me 1 second here.
Flying along the Rainbow Bridge is truly an amazing experience. The Eye of Twilight. It's the legendary sky fortress of Aquila. I never imagined that one day I'd be able to step foot on it.
My ancestors once built a magnificent civilization among the heavens. The Eye of Twilight, which we are standing on, is the home of Aquila and the heart of the city-state in the clouds. This must be where the hero Seliosi stood when she challenged Aquila and began the first step of the Flame Chase journey. We are here to end the journey she began.
Do you believe in legends? It's our turn to challenge the Titan.
Yes, what we must do will not change, no matter how much of the legends are true.
According to historical records, The civilization that worshipped Aquila once mastered advanced technology, which made their strategically located Sky Castrum the only force that could face Castrum Kremnos head-on in the Chrysos War. But they were divided within. The frequent wars started by the Chrysos heirs drained their power, especially after the prophecy descended. In the end, they had to hide among the clouds, far from the conflicts raging below.
Apparently, the division was between the two most important sky tribes, the Sun Folk and the Rain Folk. And Celiosi's frustration towards the endless strife among her people made her turn her spear towards the Titan above.
Where did she go in the end? Was her attack really that high?
After driving the enraged Titan to the brink of defeat with her two winged companions, they all vanished somewhere in the sky. Her achievements were unparalleled, even if later legends exaggerated the details. Yet she still could not end Aquila, nor bring back the core flame of Sky. Some say she sealed the wrath of the god within herself, trapping them deep within the Eye of Twilight to support the heavens of Amphoreus forever.
In other words, she became one with the Titan. I would have considered it a fairy tale, but after seeing what happened with Professor Anaxa, not anymore. Has that Titan and that fused hero been looking down on the world from here for 1,000 years?
It's been
It's so quiet
long.
here.
Maybe the Eye of Twilight has already turned into ruins.
Make sure you keep it safe.
Oh, this place looks
Something's
cool.
not right.
It's like a glitch
I can
reality.
kind of feel how big and empty this place is, but all I can see is darkness.
What's on the other side of this?
Maybe it's the Celestial Mural. The Sky City believes that mural to be connected to Amphoreus' sky, and any weather condition depicted on it will become actual weather. The mural would reflect Aquila's shifting mood, like clear skies, fog, snow, or thunderstorms. The Sky Priests would gather here during peaceful times and pray to the god for warm breezes and good harvests. To put it in words that Gray and Danny would understand, just think of it as a massive screen.
What's the appropriate resolution? Got it. Aquarius theme park.
In any case, exploring in the dark is never a good option. If we could light up the mural, it might just provide us with the light needed to move forward. That really conspicuous device might be part of the ritual. Let's go take a look. It's dark, so watch your feet.
I really like this. This is really cool. It's in the skies wall. Oh no, it's just in front of us. How about it? Got any elites?
I have no idea how to turn it on. If only we had help from the wisdom of those who came before us. That's it! I almost forgot. Gray, Memi, can I borrow your powers?
Leave it to the demigod of time. Counting on you, Mem.
Got it! We just need to find the scattered memory nearby, right? That's simple. Give me a little time. Feel the flow of time. Over there. And over there. Done! There haven't been many people for a while, so the traces of time are super obvious.
I knew you could do it, Memi. You are a huge help.
Arrogant sunfolk. The Titan will condemn your brazen disrespect. But Aquila, you that shaped the sky, why do you avoid the pursuit of dark clouds? Are not clear skies and stormy rains equally your creations? The Sunborn see your behavior as an act of favoritism towards them, and weaponize this reason to oppress my people. The Rainfolk will not suffer in silence. Oh God, if you remain silent, we shall have to forge our own weapons and resist the malice concealed under your brilliance. May the Eye of Twilight never open, and may torrid rains descend forever.
Avoid the pursuit of dark clouds. Aquila doesn't like rainstorms. It seems a little hard to believe, but we should write this clue down first.
Okay. There's a chest over here and I want that.
Make sure you keep it safe.
Foolish rainfolk. The great Aquila has already left a mark of their manifestation on the golden clouds. The gods' choice is clear. Only we, the Sunborn, are the true heirs of the sky. This war is destined to end in the victory of the Sunfolk. May the Eye of Twilight never close. May eternal daylight embrace the land!
Left a mark among the golden clouds. Is this referring to the celestial mural? But we can't see anything right now. It is, as the rumors said. The Sky Castrum was far from united.
My guess was right. This venue is indeed where celestial rituals were performed. Memi, can you retrieve even more memories?
No problem at all. Here goes. There we are.
Wind, snow, rain, shine. In the name of the sky's 100 eyes, I bring celestial phenomena upon the world. The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Awaken, celestial mural.
Stop, foolish Cloudborn! How dare you tamper with the celestial globe and distort the weather? This is blasphemy!
The Titan bequeathed the celestial globe to our ancestors, so that we could divide the light and dark equally between day and night, so that all things could grow beneath the celestial phenomenon they preferred. But the Sunborn have asserted control over the celestial mural. And now the days are endless, subjecting the land to drought and burning. And you have the gall to accuse the Rainfolk, who you've oppressed!
The land? It is our eternal nemesis! How can storm clouds and rain, unloved by Aquila, lead the Skyfolk to victory in the Chrysos War? Your character is as weak as your faith. Go seek out a corner untouched by the sun and weep solitary tears in the shadows. Huh. That's all you lot know how to do anyway. Cry in silence.
Then let us show you what we are really made of.
You? What are you? What are you trying to do?
Fanatics whose minds have been muddled by the heat. By Aquila above, meet your demise!
What a terrifying memory!
The brutal internal strife is sad to see. It appears the Sky Cities didn't fall to external threats after all.
The proud Sun Folk saw themselves as divinely chosen, exacting long-standing oppression on other tribes. And the Rain Folk suffering beneath them began resenting the divine, and plotted their retaliation.
A common story everywhere. People are truly ignorant. This blame lies squarely on the Titan's shoulders. Fate is a double-edged sword capable of calming hearts and corrupting them.
No matter the era, conflict among humans is destined to persist. Having witnessed the actions of Kindness and the Cleaners, it isn't so hard to understand this piece of history.
I'm curious which side won.
There's nothing but empty silence here. I fear there were no winners.
The hero Seliosi. How did she view the ancient feud between the Sun Folk and Rain Folk? The legends focus on her god-slaying expedition, but are hazy on the fall of the Sky Denizens. Perhaps I can piece together the true face of history here.
One step at a time. Do you remember the verse that Rain Folk sang, Hyacinth? Perhaps that's the key to unlocking the Celestial Mural.
Yes, I already memorized it. Now, shall we try to wake it up?
Alright, let's activate it.
Wind, snow, rain, shine. In the name of the sky's 100 eyes, I bring celestial phenomena upon the world. The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Awaken, celestial mural!
Golden clouds, blazing radiance. What a breathtaking scene.
Look at the mark of their manifestation, mentioned by the memory fragment. Eye. Is that not an eye?
Chilling. I wonder if
it is an
also
eye.
watching us. I remember the Rainfolk mentioned the Titan dislikes overcast days. We might be able to use this to our advantage and change how the mark is behaving by changing the weather on the mural.
Wouldn't this affect Okama?
Don't worry. The mural probably lost its original function ages ago. Akima's light comes from the dawn device shouldered by Kefali anyway. That being said, there's no power in this device anymore. We have to find another celestial globe if we want to change the weather on the mural. There! That circular device. I'm quite familiar with it. That's a west-winged compass of the Twilight Courtyard. We can use it to create a miniature rainbow bridge to walk on. Who knows? It might even lead us to other areas of the Eye of Twilight. Technology passed down from the Golden Age is finally proving useful. Let's go. Leave the adjustments and calibrations to me.
Actually, let me claim my achievement first. Alright, let's do this. That huge golden pool down there.
A boiling pool of gold, said to be the energy source that powers the Eye of Twilight's divinity. You should watch your step as you walk. The mechanical structure is a bit different from the one used in the Twilight Courtyard. How should I put this? It's a little more complicated.
Mechanical simplification is the future. No fun if there's no challenge.
Can you handle it, Hyacinth?
This might take a while, but I think I can manage.
Okay. Oh, I have to manage it? Okay. I guess I should have assumed that. Observe the starting point. Finish the arrow. Okay. Avoid red. I'll figure it out.
Deep breaths and find the way out.
Okay. Okay, let's use my mouse. What? Maybe I should have read it. Oh, wait.
I think this should
Oh,
be right.
this is what you want. Okay, gotcha. Easy. Took me way too long, but I figured it out.
Look, the Rainbow Bridge has appeared.
Jeez, what is this, Mario Kart?
Well done. Now we can cross.
It's literally a rainbow road. Okay.
Careful.
That's... Is that a... Wait, what? Is that an enemy? Is that a boss? Is that a memory? Is that a boss?
Is that a winged Pegasus?
Looks like a mythical beast. But this one doesn't seem hostile towards us. Tyson! Could it be the legendary?
I'm not entirely sure. We might be able to tell if we get closer.
We can't assume it's friendly. Keep your guard up and follow it.
All right.
Legend has it that the
plays
hero
music.
Seleucus was always flanked by two winged companions, Solibus and Lunibus. They were her steeds and comrades. If they are still alive, they might help
I
us
like this.
confront
I like the rainbow road. Yeah, it plays noise. Or music. For each step. I like it.
It disappeared.
It did?
An illusion? Or the memory dissipated?
How strange. That Pegasus was different from the other memories. It was surrounded in an air of sorrow. Oh, it's so heavy that it's hard to breathe.
Was that Lunibus's phantom? Did it appear here because it has unfinished business?
If that's really the case, there must be a super strong obsession keeping it in one piece. Could it be some remaining bits of Seleucus' will?
We can't be sure of that yet. Let's take the elevator up to the Eye of Twilight's core first.
Alrighty. Oh wow, this moves quick. Okay. Oh, I thought it was gonna bring me all the way over there.
Is that you? Can you hear me? I am a descendant of the hero Seleucus.
Where the heck are you going?
We have come to complete her mission.
Why are you not facing me? Oh, there we go.
Stream forth. Gleam of old blades.
That's another one?
Careful! It's not a memory phantom! It looks like it's alive! But it's so twisted and very shadowy, like those black tide creatures.
Hyacinth, watch out!
So, you're Lady Lunabis, aren't you? Then that corrupted being before us must be Lord Solibus. Did you lead us here so we can free your companion? I understand now. You must have been tormented by pain for so long. But you didn't give up. And you've held on to what little is left of your will with such tenacity. Don't be afraid. You're not alone anymore. I am Hyacinthia, the healer who inherited the hero's bloodline. Celiosi, the Day Thunder Knight, was once your comrade, wasn't she? Lord Solibus, your body has been completely corroded by the black tide. But I can still heal your tenacious soul. Just like Lady Lunabis, even if you've lost your mortal body, your spirit remains pure. Please, keep holding on to what's left of your will, and I will reawaken you as a heroic soul.
I wonder how much it understood. Words are done. Time for the bat to do the talking. Do we need to show mercy? It's time for the bat to do the talking.
This battle can't be avoided. But we do not do this for destruction. We do this for salvation.
Solibus, the sunlit wings that once accompanied the hero. If this battle can remind you of your great deeds from back then, it would be my honor. Come on, heroes!
Do the presence of the eye on the field affect the weather effect? Okay.
Lord Solibus, please break free from the control of the black tide and return to your senses.
Hedge your bet. Spend freely.
They're all
As you wish.
Still waters of oblivion.
Stars echo!
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
Root here. Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
No dirty tricks.
Oh my goodness.
Watch your head.
As you wish.
Still waters of oblivion.
What?
Bust.
Okay.
Or maybe I'll take it off.
You know, maybe I shouldn't have done auto.
Watch your head.
Again.
Okay.
Another destined for oblivion.
I definitely shouldn't have done auto.
Lost it all.
Oh, there's no... Okay. I will not do auto then. I didn't realize there was no option to switch difficulty. I thought there would be.
Spend freely.
Root here.
Still waters of oblivion.
Again. Watch your head.
May song bring us victory. Night. Stars echo.
It's on me. The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Please.
Dusty for oblivion.
Again. Watch your head. You dirty.
Okay, man. What the heck?
Again.
What?
Stay with your little lump.
Why do they all go at the same time?
No dirty tricks, alright? The dice have bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Man, I really need Castro's ult.
Life isn't as you wish.
Okay.
Watch your head.
Okay, man. Give me 1 second here. Let me... Can I throw Hyacinth on my team? No, I can't. But I do have her. But I don't think I have her leveled up.
It's Cassie!
Oh, that's so cute. Oh, I love that.
Little Ika, wake up. Look! Dragon!
Oh my gosh. That's adorable. I don't think she's gonna do much, but, well, she's only... I don't even have traces. Jeez. Sure. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be awful. Okay, yeah, I'll just do that. I did throw her on. Okay, well.
Careful!
Skip. Oh, hello, Miss Emily.
Please break free from the control of
I don't speak Spanish, but hola back.
and return to your senses.
Have some sunshine!
I shall remember this.
Head your... It's on me.
I'm okay.
Root here.
Watch your head.
Stars echo!
Sure, I'll play. Spend freely. The dice have bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
As you wish.
Watch your head.
May this faint
Oh, just Honkai Star Rail. I am somehow completely failing at this mini boss here.
Watch your head.
That's really about it. How are things going with you?
No dirty tricks, alright?
Embrace a new life.
The dice have been bust.
My relics are terrible for
Or maybe
Hyacinth.
I'll take
I
it
have
off.
nothing for her, so
Watch your head.
I don't expect her to do much, but she's a healer.
May death protect us.
guide with the rainbow bridge.
Wow. Thank you, Castros. You literally almost one-shotted him.
Please root here.
Head.
That is tough. Up here, may this dispel the gloom, restore the sky.
For us, this is a guaranteed win.
Oh yeah, it's not too bad.
Pressing it all together.
Glad to hear you're enjoying your day.
Light. Stars echo.
There we go.
It's over.
Yeah, Yeah, it took 3 attempts.
Solibus.
But it's over at least. Hold your horses. You're actually speaking?
No need to be surprised. After all, this is a world where even a pink puppy can speak.
The stream's going well. It's pretty chill.
I believe I'm calling myself
Just
that
playing,
now,
I mean,
too.
I don't know. Just
Solibus.
reading and listening to the new
awake.
story of Honkai Star Rail. So, I'm enjoying it. But, yeah, overall, the stream's going well.
My consciousness has been lost for far too long. Finally, I have been released from the Black Tide's cage. Little girl, are you Celiosi's descendant?
It is me, Lord Solibus. My name is Hyacinthia, and my companions call me Hyacinth.
Hyacinthia, you don't have the scent of her on you.
It's been 1,000 years. Celiosi's blood may have thinned in my veins, but the resolve of the Sky People has never been eroded by time. I've journeyed here to
With
fulfill
streaming,
her dying wish.
I mean, if you're talking about HSR dailies, yeah, I get those done. But if you're talking about streaming, no, I just do it whenever I have time. Which I have time tonight, so.
Know that in
I
order
thought,
to
oh, I would
support
just
the
stream,
shuttered
because
sky,
I got the
she
extra time
merged
and I'm not
herself
doing
with
much.
The divine body of the Titan. And I also know that she left behind a message, calling on
But out of
future
curiosity,
generations to one
how
day
did you find
ascend
this
to the
stream?
heavens
Did you just
again
were you
and
just searching the
reclaim the
HSR
forest flame of
catalog?
Valhalla?
Or sorry, not catalog, tab?
Has the legend changed so much since your people?
Or are you just here for like drops or something, or like just out of curiosity?
You said you're a doctor. You only know how to heal and tend to wounds. With such a weak lot in life,
Oh yeah.
how do you plan to challenge
Well, it's not too bad.
the embodiment of the heavens?
With this long sword, heroic soul.
And my bat.
As you can see, we're all Hyacinthia's companions and comrades. You've already witnessed our combined strength.
If you're scrolling through the games, do you do you play Honkai Star Rail? Or did you just like look at for like are you just looking for like interesting games
And
or
accept their kindness.
something like that?
You've been trapped in time by the Black Tide.
Long
great
time ago.
change has spread over the world. If I'm not mistaken, the god of war Nikador also fell to the hands of these warriors.
We've laid all the other titans to rest, one by one.
Yeah, I started playing the
Now
game
the
around a year
final
ago,
target for the flame
and
chase
because
is
a
the
friend
master
recommended it
of
to me,
this sky fortress.
and I really liked it. And so
Please guide us
I
to an
decided to
audience
continue,
with
and now I'm here.
heroic
And I thought, oh, I might as well start streaming
Celiosi
it.
initiated the era
And
of
now I'm
slaying gods and attaining their flames.
I don't know. Now I'm streaming it.
Even
so
if she could not witness the end of this era, you will all at least
it's been fun
bear
though. It's been a
witness
fun
on her
ride.
behalf.
I mean, in my opinion, I recommend getting.
Confidence.
I mean, it's in my opinion. I think it's worth getting back into if that's what you're looking for.
Indeed,
But
see a shadow of her in you.
it's still heavily story focused though, which is good. But,
Flew away?
did they sense something, or is that a reaction from the Titan?
Maybe they detected our awakening.
I don't play much. I've been playing Expedition 33 lately. You might have heard of it. Turn-based open world.
We learned from past
And
memories that the Sky Titan fears
I
dark
play COD,
clouds.
but that's really
Would you
about
know
it.
more about this topic?
What the memo sprite
It's
says is true,
what about you?
but you all still need a guide.
Follow me, Hyacinthia and fellow warriors. Let the hunt for the gods start again.
Is Lady Luna
What games do you
snorkeling
play?
with us?
I will be waiting for you all at the next destination, Hyacinth.
Oh, that's fair. Work's been at me as well.
1,000 years have passed, and yet this place feels the same. Just that there is no more human clamor. This is the Hall of the Sun Folk.
Do you stream or anything like that?
Once held
or do you just
ceremonies
mainly watch
to give
streamers?
Thanks for Aquila's gifts.
So, did the
Well,
Sky
other
Titan
than streaming,
really
I'm
take the side of the Sunfolk?
it's really just work, gaming,
Everyone
or reading,
thought so until
or just hanging out with friends.
spear pierced through Aquila's wrath.
Other than that, I mean, not much.
Only then did we understand that Aquila wasn't hiding from the clouds and rain, but from the horror that lurked within
Do you have a?
lit shadows.
I mean, is it like just? Oh, the Black Tide, or that thing has been spreading ever since. The Black Tide.
The Black Tide's threat has forced the Chrysos heirs to complete our flame chase journey.
Well, I'm
heading toward the prophecy's
I
miracle
mean,
of Genesis.
yeah, it does take time for streaming, especially like you have to be somewhat financially stable because you gotta actually afford like a good PC or just something that can actually run at least a regular like one stream like off
It's
YouTube
all
or
thanks
Twitch,
to those who
etc.
came before us. Trebios.
Plus you have to
and
have
Lai.
time, which
You
yeah,
must have heard of these two
it's
names.
something not everybody can
So
afford.
it was those two who made it to the end.
But I'm grateful I can.
What does that mean?
Let's not elaborate on unrelated topics. You now know how
Oh
to
well,
activate
yes,
the
thank you for the
celestial
follow.
globe.
I appreciate it.
So go and force out the Titan in the mural.
It's not necessary, but I appreciate it.
The road got sucked away by the wind fan? Did Aquila do that?
But sorry, I
have nothing to fear.
what else do you?
We can
Sorry,
use
what
the power
what
of
games
time
do you
to
play?
rewind it if we have to.
Out of curiosity. Change direction of the wind. Okay, I'll figure it out.
Ah, it looks like this device can amplify the power of Orynyx's prayer. Why don't you try to change the wind's direction with this thing, partner?
Oh, sorry, I literally asked you that. Sorry, I'm really tired. I already asked you that, but anyways, horror games. That's fair.
Celestial globe is right ahead.
I wouldn't say I'm big into horror
Let's go
games,
and
but I
force
really
Aquila
enjoy
to
them
come out.
personally. It's a nice change in pace compared to, Honkai Star Rail and
The turn of dawn
just the
and
regular
dusk.
games I
Commanding the
mentioned.
celestial globe.
I keep an eye on upcoming horror
Change
games.
celestial
That's what I should.
world.
That's all I'll say. That's what I'll say.
The celestial shift didn't work?
Perhaps the device has been damaged during these long merciless years, or merciless years. Do you see how two giant circuits on either side of the hall? Maybe we should try fixing them.
These circuits all seem to be corroded by the Black Tide. Here's hoping those two prophecy tablets can help us out.
Oh, I don't have back around.
All or Stream 4. Gleam of old blades.
Oh, I would like to pursue it as a career eventually, but I don't really have the time for that. But that's like, that's in like, I don't know. If I can, fantastic. If I can't, I mean, I don't think it's really a big deal. I find it fun, so just something to do in my spare time that I enjoy doing.
puzzle in another game.
Smooth sailing so far. We've got one more circuit to fix. Let's keep going and find the tablet on the other side.
What horror games do you keep up with? Or like ones that you like enjoy, I should say. Like, what's your go-to horror game? Oh, that's fair. I used to be big into DVD around like a year ago.
Seek, and you will find.
I bought all the DLCs. I was ready to, you know, grind out the game.
This is enough to fix the
But
celestial globe.
but I had a falling out. I felt burnt out. But it is fun. Who was your main? As like a killer or survivor, or...
Stream forth the gleam of old flames.
Oh, where am I going here?
Stream forth the gleam of old blades. Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Trapper? Oh yeah.
The turn of dawn and dusk.
Sorry, you said trapper with a question mark. Does that mean you main trapper as like a killer? Or...
Change, celestial mural.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Gotcha. That is... I'm not gonna... I wasn't expecting that. That is...
Like they're still avoiding
I mean,
us.
it's a... In the nicest way, it is default killer.
Or if they have something up their sleeve.
But I mean, I would not expect that. I would think, you know...
I fear the Aquila
maybe
of
like...
present has long lost
possibly
their
Huntress or somebody,
sanity.
but Trapper's a good
instinct
pick, I would
still
say.
drives them to flee from the shadows, to evade
I mean, it's
the
simple
Black
and...
Tide's encroachment.
Well, yeah, that's really about it. It's simple and, you know, it does its job. Is Aquila really that cautious? Does that hero's consciousness still remain?
Do not mistake their behavior for weakness, warrior. I have faced
Crap, who was
down
mine?
the tyrant of the sky.
As a survivor, I mained
It
Rebecca,
is no
or Rebecca
hyperbole
Chambers from Resident
that their
Evil.
raging fire
And then the
is
killer...
capable of melting the firmament. Amphoreus
I think when he was really
heavens
overpowered, I
exist
mained the knight.
because of their
The guy who summons a bunch of guards. I was one of those guys.
It is
I was just like, oh,
this place.
farm blood points, prestige more.
awaits you at the
More about like
next
the
stop.
progression in the game, rather than just
Among
playing
these
it
word
for like
syllabus,
fun. I would like focus on progression.
I have one more thing I wish to do.
I think I got my Rebecca Chambers to like prestige like level like 21 or something.
To honor the pact with Celiosi.
My goal was for 100, but then I had I felt the burnout, and then it's been like a year.
I believe
I'll get back to it
countless
eventually,
ancestors
but I mean,
who lived
I
for
just
that
don't know when.
purpose deserve to know the truth behind her legend. If you don't mind us knocking on the gates of the past, maybe I can peek into this place's history.
You are the ones who hold Oryx.
What's your favorite Resident Evil?
I have no authority to prevent you from delving into the past.
Memi, Gray, could I please ask you for this favor?
That's
I
base.
want to
That's
show the
fair.
truth to my
4 is a
ancestors
really good
waiting
one.
on the other side.
Leave it to us. This is your right. If the legend is a lie. Yeah, leave it to us.
If there are falsehoods in the legends,
The remake was really good. I
there
did play it,
must
but I didn't
be a
stream it.
reason for its embellishment.
I didn't play it as DLC though.
The scene here and the previous memories gave me a bad feeling.
But by what I saw, it also looked really good.
What else did the Skyfolk encounter after Seliosi challenged the god? I must figure out the truth behind the legend, even if it's for my ancestors' sake.
Hyacinth, you're such a good child. Don't worry, I'm here. Oh, the memories surging here are even more intense than at the entrance. I'll gather them up now, and mold them, and mold them.
Do you watch any other streamers? Like, do you have like specific go-to streamers? Or do you just
Please,
search the app?
witness history with me.
Daughter of Dusk, have you finally gone mad?
I know it! The child with the blood of 2 feuding clans will one day destroy the Sky Castrum!
Will you really point the tip of your spear at our god? Stay your hand. Your recklessness will only bring divine retribution.
Oh, that's fair. The Sun folks are facing off against Celios. Listen to the part of their history. You know, I like how they're giving us options because it has no characters that are part of the main story. I'm gonna move on.
The hero Seliosi,
We can listen to Hyacinth speak about
by the Sun Folk's deeds,
the Sun folks' deeds.
decided to sever the source of it all.
But yeah, no, that's completely fair.
God they so
Not
blindly
no specific
placed
ones,
their
yeah.
faith in.
I have a small selection of people who I would go to, but
At that time, her words
it's not
were bursting with anger.
It's not much.
But her heart had nothing but mercy for the children.
You'll
of
find that
humanity.
streamer that clicks with you, and you'll go, you know what? I'm gonna use my prime on that person.
We should get going, Hyacinthia.
Or
Lunibus
Zaba,
is
or whatever
waiting
it's
for
called.
you all. Aquila has fled to the other end of the fortress. Let's chase after them. Lunibus will lead the way.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Alrighty.
Lady Lunibus, we're here.
Aquila.
Oh
Even
yeah.
though they have been corrupted by the Black Tide,
What is your friend stream?
they still maintain a connection with their kin in this fortress.
They're behind us as well. Maintain formation and don't get surrounded.
You think to hinder us, imprisoned Titan? Then we will make you understand that resistance is futile.
I hope for an end to strife resonate all together.
Watch your head.
You know what? I might just do this. Be safer rather than sorry. Act 1, you gotta go.
May song, harmony, and unison.
No dirty tricks, alright?
Guys, have some sunshine. My throat is feeling
It's
much
on me.
better.
As you wish.
Watch your head.
May this faint light dispel the gloom, restore the sky.
Trust me, this is a guarantee. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Okay, Robin's gonna die. This is good.
I hope for an end to strife break in the world. Please open it!
I expend freely.
Tonight, Stars Echo!
Root here. I hit the mark. It's on me.
The future is bright.
Watch your head. Oh. The dice have been bussed. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head. Oh.
Mavis, dispel the gloom, restore the sky.
I shall remember this one.
No dirty tricks, alright?
Guide with the rainbow.
I hit. Watch your head.
As you wish. Please open.
Took way too long, but there we go. The mark of manifestation. It fled to the other side of the mirror.
Don't stop. Follow it to the Titan. Even if plunged into madness, Aquila is still the Sky Titan. We mustn't let our guard down.
Heroes, over here! Let's keep going, and aim for the next West Wind compass.
Where am I going here? You know, where's one of those archers that could, like, give me health or something? That's what I need right now. Or this, that works too. Oh, I've already been here, never mind. It's just clearing a path, giving us a shortcut.
Make sure you keep it safe.
Oh my goodness, okay. So much fun. Okay. Or is okay, let's use my mouse here. Oh wait. I guess that works. Oh, I love puzzles. Wow,
The
so
rainbow
much
cage
fun.
is leading us to our next destination.
I thought it'd be a lot more complicated, but no.
Let's hurry on. Follow Lady Lunibus.
Miss Heisen, how are you so certain that you could free Solidus from suffering?
My apologies, Lady Lunibus. I was not all that certain. But if even the healer loses hope, then how will the patients repossess their hope for life?
What a kind answer.
Oh, I thought this was like a cutscene, but it's not. Could have continued. Okay, wait, Dong Hong said something. Okay.
All or
The okay, it's already gone. Alright then, it's gone.
If that's true,
you know, if only
the
Dong Hong had a
defenses would
VA.
naturally be the first
If
to be
only he wasn't on
breached.
strike. I wouldn't have to read it. These three okay.
Now, I shall lead you into the Rain Folks Hall.
Listen to, let's hurry.
why did you run out on your own?
This little one.
You're saying you smell a familiar scent on Lady Lunabis?
They look completely different. But little Ika should also be a winged beast, right? Could it be?
Truly, a miracle of fate. Perhaps we did leave something behind for this world. Celiosi.
Lady Lunabis? Is little Ika your...
Please press on, flame-chasing heroes. I can sense it. The radiance of Aquila shines ever brighter.
Alright, let's head down there.
Where did the Skyfolk go after Celiosi challenged the god?
Just like the countless tribes throughout history, they were drowned in the dark clouds of time.
Aquila, they are indeed here.
The celestial globe is right ahead. But there are black tide creatures guarding it.
Looks like we can't skip this fight. Let's go get them.
I don't believe
It's another
I'm
one of
close
those
to finishing the
devices that can
story
enhance
yet.
Prayers. Can I leave that to you, partner?
But I'm hoping to find a good stopping point where I'm not in the middle of something like this. We shall see if I find one or not. Okay. A Titan that was created by the Black Tide, it seems it's stronger than before.
Before it was consumed by madness, it must have also faithfully served the Titan, don't you think? No healer can heal all, especially faced with souls that are trapped deeply in the clutches of pain. Granting it a dignified end may be the most compassionate act of all.
Okay. Oh no.
Dangerous thoughts. Resonate all together. Right.
Robin saved me.
It's on me. The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Leave Root here. Another one, still waters of oblivion.
You dirty. Oh.
Again.
Watch your head.
Alrighty. That's not good.
As you wish. Frick.
No dirty tricks.
Stay with you a little longer.
The dice have bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Sure.
Oh, I should have shielded. What am I doing? Okay, I'm throwing Hyacinth on my team. Akron, you gotta go. Again. Oh, I went so far back. It all could have been prevented if I clicked one button where I just restarted the fight and switched teams. But no, I had to press retreat.
Feeling lucky.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I'm trying to be quick with it. What? Oh, I have to use this. Never mind. There we go.
Danger, Preston. Get all together. Stars echo. The future is have some sunshine.
I shall remember this one.
Mavis. Dispel the gloom. Destroy the skies.
Oh, I kind of wasted that, but it's fine.
It's on me. The dice have bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Root here.
Oh. Watch your head.
Little Ika's literally about to die.
Spend freely. No dirty. Oh.
Please.
Watch your head.
You know, Hyacinth makes a big difference on my team.
I hope for an end to strife, harmony and unity.
Why did I waste that? What am I doing? I'm
The dice have
not
been
throwing, but
cast.
I'm like really
Or
wasting
maybe
stuff
I'll
here
take it all.
that I shouldn't need to be wasting.
Mavis. Dispel the gloom. Destroy the skies.
Trust me, this is a guarantee. Head your
Life is as you wish.
Well, now we win.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Listen. Light. Stars echo. Future is great.
Root here.
Easy.
Rest now, Titankin.
The celestial globe looks complete, but it still won't start. Is there something wrong internally?
Maybe it's not damaged, but it's missing an energy source. Look there. Those massive objects that look like hard drives.
Hard drives?
Oh. Sorry, let me rephrase. Do you see those two structures that are glowing blue on both sides? Some of them are protruding. Some of them are protruding out, not fully inserted into the slots. My intuition tells me they have something to do with the energy source of the celestial globe.
Your intuition has always been good. Let's look around and see if there are any mechanisms. That didn't take much effort. The hand of Zagreus always appears when it's most needed.
True.
Lady Lunabis, if it's not too much trouble, please wait for a little longer.
It's you all who have to do the work. I've wandered around here for 1,000 years, so this brief moment hardly qualifies as waiting. Furthermore, I would like to have a moment alone with this little one.
Okay.
All or none. Stream forth. Gleam of old blades.
Did I miss it? it did. Oh. Oh, maybe the hand of Zagreus can help us put the hard drive back in. Okay. Yeah, they give no time to read that dialogue.
Is it? That's certainly pretty crude and simple. Should we go look for the next one? All good. Let's keep going. As expected, Grady is getting more and more skilled at handling the hand of Zagreus. Let's go. We should return and check on the celestial globe.
Alright. It should work now. Hopefully.
Return of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Blot out the blazing sun, celestial mural.
Aquila has left.
We've already changed 2 scenes on the mural. Where else can they go?
In the direction that the denizens of the sky have prayed to their whole lives. Upward.
While they fly beyond the clouds, the heights that are beyond their reach. Oh wait, sorry, it was a question. As far as we know, it was Aquila that placed the curse on this world, preventing any Amphoreans from ever reaching the realm beyond the sky.
A curse that fell from the sky. I can't verify the truth of this claim. When Seliosi fought Aquila, the Titan's incarnation did ascend into the skies, but they never attempted to break through the sky's veil to escape our pursuit.
If they couldn't, if they could also be that they didn't want to win unfairly, could it be that they, too, were Could it be that they, too, were unable to break through the heavens? It is not impossible. Perhaps the intermission, jeez, I cannot pronounce words for the life of me right now. Perhaps the present. You know what? Never mind. Of the myth is inaccurate. It might be someone else who seeks to prevent Amphoreans from reaching the world beyond the sky.
Regardless, we can only know the truth after.
Man, words are hard sometimes.
Before we press on, partner, man, let's unveil the history for Hyacinth. The true story behind the legend is yet to be fully revealed.
Okay, leave it to me. Flowing, gathering, recollection, reveal!
Oh, daughter of dusk, who has permitted your return to this sacred land of the Cloudborn? Bearing the blood of heresy and curse of gold, exile is your eternal sentence.
Move on.
Follow the trail Aquila has left, heroes. This time, I will guide you alongside Solibus. Sorry, little one. I hope we still have time to talk later.
You know what? This might be a terrible place to stop at, but I think I'm going to end it here. I appreciate you guys all watching, for the chats and everything. I appreciate it greatly. And yeah, I'm tired. I'm gonna go get food and then go to bed. And I should be live. What's next time? I will be live. I can figure out some time on the 31st. So, depending on which time zone you're in, that's probably tomorrow. Maybe, I don't know, I'll do 3 p.m. EST. I'll put it in my YouTube community tab. So, you should know then. If not, and I'll tweet it out and whatever. So, any followers, subscribers, or whatever, you'll know. So, but yeah, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. And I will continue this all tomorrow, where I will most likely, hopefully, finish the story, depending how long is left. I know I'm past the 4-hour mark. I'm pretty sure I'm like right next to the 5-hour mark, if not past it. And then I could just do a 3-hour stream tomorrow, 4-hour stream tomorrow, and finish the rest of the story. And then I can go back to Expedition 33 and continue that game. Because I don't want to miss out on the Honkai Star Rail story. As well, I would not want to be behind on that. And so, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. And I will see you all again tomorrow. Goodbye. Have a good night, or good morning, or good afternoon.